China's Belt and Road Initiative has attracted a lot of attention worldwide. It reminds me of three things. First, the Schuman Plan of 1950 for Europe. As we all know, European history was full of wars. After the Second World War, French Foreign Minister then, Robert Schuman, thought that it's time to end this unfortunate history of wars in Europe. And he saw that to launch wars, you need coal and steel. So he proposed that major European powers like France and Germany administer and operate coal and steel industries together, from manufacturing to marketing to distribution. In 1951, 6 European countries, including France and Germany, signed a treaty to create the European Coal and Steel Community, which was the precursor to the European Union, the EU. The EU now is in deep trouble today, but we can't deny that it has played a very positive role in preventing wars in Europe. Looking forward into the future, I expect China's Belt and Road Initiative, given the size and scale of this initiative, will have much greater impact for world peace and prosperity than the Schuman Plan for Europe. Second, since Christopher Columbus discovered, if I may still use this word, the Americas in 1492, European powers began to rise through colonization, which also saw the rise of the maritime and coastal regions in the world, and the decline of the land-based civilizations, including the Silk Road. The West rose to world dominance through bloody wars in the next hundreds of years, which also witnessed the rise of the maritime and coastal civilizations, if I may recall, which is still evident today as all the developed regions in the world remain distributed along the coastal areas of the world, with easy access to shipping and harbors. What does the Belt and Road Initiative launched by China today mean for the world in this context? It's likely to revive land-based civilizations. Along the new Silk Road routes, there are over 60 countries, a total population of 4 to 5 billion people. If maritime coastal civilization has given rise to prosperity, however costly, in the world for several hundreds of years, then a revival of land-based civilization may well generate a lasting impact on growth and unprecedented more opportunities for development for at least 30 to 50 years. It will mean a rebalance of land-based civilization with maritime coastal civilization, which will be very positive for world economy and for world peace. Thirdly, discussions today on international relations and global governance are still permeated with the concepts of geopolitics and geoeconomics, which unfortunately are in most cases zero-sum games. Hopefully, the Belt and Road Initiative launched by China will change that kind of mindset and analytical framework, will change the geopolitical, geoeconomical mindset from this kind of mindset into one of the win-win mentality for global governance. China's proposal of discussing together, building together, and benefiting together represents a new mentality, new mindset, new approach to global governance and globalization. The Western media are criticizing China for practicing what they call the new colonialism in Africa. But most Africans don't buy this, don't take it. In the first place, China does not have a colonial past or legacy. If you are familiar with Africa, if you were to travel from Nigeria in West Africa to Kenya, East Africa, for a very long time in the past, you had to travel via London because the British Empire built their colonies pivoting around London, towards London. But China is different. China listens to Africans, is ready to assist Africans to build an intra-Africa transportation network of highways, railways, and airways on the basis of win-win cooperation and mutual benefit. Behind this is the Chinese mentality for global governance in dealing with all kinds of challenges to mankind, from fighting poverty and terrorism to handling climate change and financial crisis. Rather than divide and rule of the colonial mentality, China is believing unite and prosper. China does this at home and promotes this idea and practice abroad. In this context, Chinese leader Xi Jinping is right when he says that the old winner-takes-all mentality and the beggar's eye neighbor approach should be abandoned. We should all work hard to push for an open, inclusive, balanced, and win-win globalization in the interest of building a community of shared interest, shared future for mankind. This is the right philosophy for the future of global governance, for the future of globalization. And the Belt and Road Initiative is a major experiment in this direction, which is bound to affect all in the decades to come.